Hey everyone, this is Keyblade007 and this is another tips and tricks video. This is the third one, I believe. So today I'm going to explain a good way to beat weekend raid bosses. So right now this is my loadout for the current boss, but this loadout works pretty well for majority of bosses, and I'll tell you why right now. First of all, the Divine Rose at level 30 is probably the perfect blade if you have a good reverse dark metal, reverse green metal. Like Waft Sephiroth, for example, with the boost is ridiculous. It's the only Keyblade that has a 3.00 slot right here. No other Keyblade, even at max 35, has that high number. Not one. I looked. I don't know about Japan, but I don't think so. So right now, this is the best you can get. That's the strongest. So I put SB Gauge 1 on Sebastian. Now you could do this with any, you could do it with Ikairi, you could do it with Sebastian, you could do it with Ariel. It just needs to be a strength 3 up. Second, he's here because he's strong against the current boss, and it's a dark slot with green, and he also has attack 2 APP. I know you're going to say that AoE works better for attack APP, and that's true, and I didn't know that back when I put it on here, but he still gets a lot of AP back against the enemies I use him against. More than his cost is 3, so I get more than the cost. So it's great. Jack and Sally here for attack 2 APP and for the up PSM and down PSM, which means all attributes is power, speed, magic. So that's the PSM I'm referring to. You could also use any of the Waft medals or similar medals to do that. Tama is here for the attack 2, and it's blue, and because it deals waft damage for defense. So right here you have up 3 strength, a strong attacker, then you have up your PSM for him and down PSM for your enemy, down PSM for this one, and down PSM for that one. So you'll have up 3 strength, down 3 defense on your enemy, and up 1 PSM. But I also like to borrow another Jack and Sally from a party member, Weave Dog. So, sure, you probably don't have Jack and Sally, maybe you don't have Gilded Waft, but you could still manage builds like this. Take advantage of these strong slots, find something good for your single target or AoE, or, you know, a lot of new metals coming out like that new Zigbar would also work really well here, the Zigbar B, because it deals damage regardless of attributes. See, it ignores target's attributes. I'm calling that waft damage for the remainder of the video. So I'm going to summon a raid boss up to level 19, and I'm going to show you how I go about murdering it in the most efficient way. First of all, you definitely want to have your avatar suit giving you a skill up. See, I got skill up 21. That's the highest I can go with skill. Because you want your skills to proc. Even though I put EP3 max on Sephiroth, so it's not a problem for me. So you're going to want to summon whatever weekend raid boss is currently out. Right now we have the Valentine's one. This is also a great refilling station that they always give you a nice big box. So in between raid bosses, you should be able to go back here because it's only like 1 AP, or you could come back for the same raid boss and just refill your gauge with some APs and attacks. I decided to make this video because of so many people in my party complaining that, like, oh, this raid boss is too tough, I can't beat it fast enough. So there are ways to do it. And there's other Keyblades you could do it with besides the Divine Rose. Anything with a really strong, like, 2.7 or more slot, if you... There, we got it right away. Nice. Yeah, so this this month in general, we have Sinister Sweets. And they last for 3 hours, so you have plenty of time to beat them up. This is the shared medal I'm talking about. Similar to mine, exactly the same as mine, but you could also take these medals. These are really, really good if you have an SP2 or 1 on them. Otherwise, they're crap. But you have to have a good guild on them, like 80s, 90s. So, I'll show you how I do this. Because it has all of its points, we definitely want to only attack like the middle with like all my high gauge metals, because I'm not worried about my gauge. I'm going to get my gauge back. Tama and Sephiroth are going to take care of all of its bars around the body. And now we can unleash a Nova. I usually like to wait till I used a little bit of gauge, but you want to wait till then. PSM doesn't really matter if you use a Nova with a PSM down, only with a regular defense down, but you do want to use it at least after the Sebastian, or whatever like version of your strength up you got. So you'd only waste one gauge using it like that. I like to go pretty hardcore on using all my metals on the first couple of turns, and then be a little more conservative for the next ones. I'm going to show you start to finish how I kill one of these bosses. So it might be a little lengthy. So I'm going to stop talking unless I have anything important to say, and I'll probably speed up any remaining footage from here on out to save time. But do not see, I got the AP to proc on that, and I got 5 gauge from the 3 I used. So that was 8. On a good initial, I could take out almost all of its yellow bars. It's like a third of its health, sometimes half. I'm getting really proc lucky today. So now with the last 2 turns, I'm not going to be using my Lucia. And sometimes I don't use Jack and Sally. Because of the way SP metals work, you have to have a minimum of the metal's normal gauge. So I have to have a minimum of 6 to even use Sebastian, even though he's only costing 1. So I gotta be conservative about stuff like that. Okay, we're not using him or him. We tap those. That brought us back to full gauge, and then we can go a little ham. And we'll just tap that last one. Now he kills us, and we'll go back about 2 more times. See, every 10 bosses you get a Chippendale 6-star set. See, that brought it, I pretty much killed half its life. All by myself. Your main key is to be in tune with your boss's type. This is a magic boss, so you gotta use speed metals or like, you know, non-attribute affecting stuff. But if you have a Waff Sephiroth or like the Zigbar, you can use it against any boss with the Divine Rose, because that'll give you your most bang for your buck. You want to always Nova around the first turn to get some gauge back. Theoretically speaking, we could probably beat the boss in 2 turns, but I'm probably not going to get APP lucky like I was the first time. And it's probably going to be left with a few bars of health, which is usually what happens to me. But my party's big on getting now level 10s and sometimes 20s and 30s for bosses, so we're not going to risk using that one because we can't go below 6. Now we hope APP procs. No proc, so I'm not going to use that one. I always want to use my Sephiroth because that's always the 3.00 slot. Now I hope I get an APP proc on this. Got it. Tap, nothing. Tap, something. Now we can use it later. It's important to get their defense down. If you have normal defense down metals as well, like HD Axle, stuff like that, that can also be really beneficial. So you want to be careful in the last 2 turns to not run out of too much gauge for the next fight. If you have 19, I could risk using everything. So I'll get a little strong attack with some PSM level 1 at a 3. And it's as I predicted, it has a few bars of health left. But we're starting the 3rd fight with a full gauge. Always going with the same setup. It's important to have a couple APP metals. You need that. You gotta restore yourself. First couple of turns, if I have a good gauge, I'm gonna go ham on my strong attacks. Especially if I get lucky and the APP brings it right back. This will be done in a few. This turn I could probably finish him off. And Sephiroth will kill him with his super ridiculous amount of power. So there you have it. 2 tries and tiny bit of a 3rd try, and I took out one of those giant raid bosses for the weekend by myself. Just because I have stronger stuff than you doesn't mean you cannot do it yourself. There's definitely a will and a way to do it. Alright, so hope that helped you out. Like I said, take a look at your keys, look at what you got. The Mog has a great slot for dark blue. Sleeping Lion has some good upright green. Now, don't use a Starlight. I'd stick with like the dual ones, more or less. Yeah, Olympia has a good 2.7 right here. And yeah, that's it. So, you want to stick with 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 for the most part. And you should be able to find some kind of metal that could be your deciding factor. Alright? Hope this helps you out, guys. Peace.